What it is, YouTube, man? It's your boy TJ, made back with another video. We got the most humiliating Larry Bird trash talk story ever told, man. Let's check it out.
Gary Payton, a top 75 Hall of Fame player who won Defensive Player of the Year as a guard, was one of the greatest trash talkers of all time.
That was Gary Payton.
With the steal, and puts it down. And then apparently had something to say.
Hey, Payton, boy, watch who you talking to, boy. You know who you talking to, boy?
To whoever.
Be
to
humble, Payton.
Refs,
telling you,
players, coaches on other team, fans. Yeah. He talked nonstop and backed it up. So he was the guy that, I think was the ultimate.
But when Gary Payton first got in the league, he went up against a trash talker that was even better than him, and his name was Larry Bird.
Larry Bird was the coldest
that boy gonna talk
ever, man.
One thing about Larry Bird, boy, that boy gonna talk trash to you, boy. I ain't gonna lie. That's why they call him Larry the Legend. Not only for his ability on the court, but the way he talk trash, getting the opponent head to throw you off. That's a crazy combination right there.
And he bagged it up because he was so cold. You know what I'm saying?
And one night in the Boston Garden, Gary Payton got his welcome to the league
Gary
moment
Payton was
because
nice
Larry
too,
Bird trash talked him so bad it made him say this.
And I said, shit, I ain't gonna mess with you no more.
This is the story of how Larry Bird humiliated Gary Payton and the Seattle Sonics so badly that they still tell stories about it 40 years later.
Yeah, playing at the Garden, man, on his last leg. Last leg, we're playing him, and he told me, young fella, let me tell you something. I can shoot a jumper anywhere I want to. And he said, you supposed to be a great defender, right? He said, I'm going to make sure I tell you where I'm going to shoot the ball at. And I was like, man, come on now. You're not going to shoot the ball.
He going to shoot it, though, all right? You think he ain't going to shoot it? That boy Larry be like, I think it was another video I seen. He said, I'm going to go around the corner. They going to pass you the ball, and I'm going to shoot it. And that's how I'm going to end the game. He did it. Bro, that's crazy, boy. And then one time at the three-point contest with all the best shooters, he came in and said, who gonna finish second? He already knew he was gonna win. Then he ended up winning. That's crazy.
So he said, I'm gonna take you over in that corner right there. You see it over there by my bench, right? And I'm gonna give you something, and it's gonna be this jumper.
Right.
And I said, shit, watch this. So all of a sudden, we playing, and I'm G'ing him up, and he slowballed me. That's where I got the slow ball. Put your back to your back like this, and his back was bad during this time. So he went right to that corner, and I'm up on him, I'm under him, and he said, young fella, what did I tell you I was going to do? And he turned around, raised up,
oh my
looked
God.
around, it was all draws. And I said, shit, I ain't going to mess with you no more.
Yeah, well, you better not, boy.
That's just a veteran knowing how he can play. You know what I'm saying, and what he can do. He knew that I was smaller than him. He can shoot over me, and he can create space. When I'm trying to D people up, he learned how to neutralize me by turning his back and make me have to go through him. And if I reach on him, he'll turn and spin and get away from me, and he gone. And you couldn't do that. So that's just being smart about the game.
Gary Payton getting his welcome to the league story from Larry Bird is so impressive because Gary Payton was the type of person who never backed down from anyone.
Welcome to the league, boy.
For some reason, Larry Bird was just different.
See, growing up, my daddy always told me, whatever you step on anything and try to do it, I don't care if it's your mama or it's me, tear their head off because they trying to take it from you because he know I never back down to nothing.
You can't do it with respect.
I ain't back down to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to walk out with my chest big as hell. And I want everybody to understand that I'm competitive in everything I do. I don't care what it is. If a girl coming to me and talking about she want to braid hair, give me 2 weeks and let me learn how to braid hair. I'll braid you. I'll do yours, bro. I'll braid your hair better than you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way I am. I've just been that way all my life.
But when two trash-talking alpha dogs collide, he who can back his trash talk up wins. So when Gary Payton met Larry Bird, Gary had to learn the hard way that he was going up against the greatest of all time.
On that note right there, I want to know who talked the most. Who talked the most? What, was Jordan a big talker?
It would when he get it going and you go at it. To me, he was.
Hey, MJ gonna talk that trash to you too, though. But don't get it twisted. But MJ gonna talk that trash to you too, though.
Like that. He'll say.
But the best trash talker though is Bird. Though I ain't gonna lie. Bird the best trash talker. I give it to Bird.
Up and get down at you, but he wasn't a shit talker. I think Larry Bird and Reggie Miller was the best talker.
Who?
Larry
Reggie
Bird
Miller?
was a cold.
And what?
Reggie Miller.
Reggie?
They was the coldest talkers
Oh
ever.
my golly, Wally. They be on IG.
Larry Bird would tell you. Larry Bird would tell you, I'm gonna take you over to this corner. I'm gonna dribble 2 times. I'm gonna hit your ass in the face, and it bet not touch the rim.
Wow.
And then he said,
Ain't nothing you could do
I'm gonna
about
come right back and do it again until it touches. That's how Larry Bird used to get at.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, Larry Bird was the coldest talker ever, man. And he bagged it up because he was so cold. You know what I'm saying? So people ask people about him. Motherfucker used to tell you, boy, you can't do shit with me. I'm too motherfucking good for this.
Wow.
I'm gonna give you a Christmas present. This jumper in your face. He used to always say this, man.
He just seems so mild-mannered, huh?
Gary Payton was the victim to some of Larry Bird's best trash talk, but it wasn't only aimed at him. Sometimes, Larry's trash talk was aimed at some of Gary Payton's best teammates, and he just happened to get a front row seat.
One time we was playing in the Boston Garden, and Xavier McDaniel was guarding, and him and Xavier got into it, and because how Xavier was, and Xavier kept getting on him, and he said, you know what? I'm gonna hit 3-4 jumpers in a row all net. If I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a problem, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do it. And next thing you know, they were blowing us out, and he went out. And next thing you know, I look up at the shot clock, and Larry Bird coming back in. Like, what? And then all of a sudden, he walked over to our bench. He said, I told Xavier that what I was gonna do to him, and I didn't do it, so I had to come back in and do it. As soon as he got the ball, they gave him the ball 3 times. He hit 3 jump shots all net.
Larry again.
Oh my God. Damn. This man, Larry Bird, crazy. He said, no, I'm not in the game. I gotta get back in the game because I gotta do what I told him. Boy, that's badass. Boy, and he backed it up. Just telling y'all. Legend for a reason.
Isolated this time on McDaniel. No one comes in the double. Now Johnson, but he was late.
Double team, don't
And he
matter.
walked by our bench. He said, I told you what I'm going to do, and I'm always going to do it. And he looked at Xavier, and he said, didn't I tell you what I was going to do? And then he walked out, man.
And X-Man wasn't no soft dude either.
No. Xavier wasn't soft, man. And Larry wasn't either, man. Larry said, man, I'm going to give it to you any way I want to. 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, step back, and then I'm going to hit it. And I was like, this dude real cold, man. And y'all got to understand, he wasn't even at full tilt. He was having back issues and everything because I only played against him for 2 years.
What?
So having back issues and everything because I only played against him for 2 years.
God, he just made him look so silly. Oh my God, imagine letting another grown man do that to you. Like, this the NBA, they supposed to be the best of the best. He treating this like it's street basketball.
So I was like, I seen him.
You
at
didn't even
the
get
tail
Prime
end.
Bird. You didn't even get Prime Bird.
I didn't even get Prime Bird, and I seen him at the tail end, and I was like, man, this dude is cold.
And this was in Larry Bird's final 2 years in the league when he had serious back issues. So
Yeah, them
just
back
imagine how
issues got
cold
me.
Larry Bird was in his prime. Well, his teammate Xavier McDaniel does have a little bit of experience of Larry Bird in his prime, because one night in Seattle, with 13 seconds left in the game and the score tied at 102, one of Larry Bird's greatest moments just so happens to be against Xavier McDaniel.
Oh.
And even though the X-Man was one of the toughest players in the league, Larry Bird still talked his trash and gave Xavier McDaniel one of the greatest shots of Larry Bird's career.
As the Celtics call timeout.
During the timeout, I'm going through a play, and about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?
Yeah.
It's Larry.
I mean, like I said, bro, I mean, for times like this, you got to give your best players the ball. Same with MJ, same with Kobe, same with Magic, same with Bird. You know what I'm saying? Same with other players like Curry, LeBron. Like, in the final seconds, they going to get the ball, bro. And everybody knew Bird was going to get the ball. Everybody knew that. But is you going to stop it, though? That's the problem.
It's the ball, he wants the ball. After the timeout, we walked back on the court, and then Xavier was guarding him. So he tells Xavier, he says, I'm getting the ball.
It was under 10
Damn,
seconds.
he said, I'm
And
getting the
we
ball
came
straight
back out
up.
of the timeout. Larry said, I'm going to get it right here, X, and I'm going to shoot it in your blinking face. And I was like, well, I'll be right here waiting on you, too.
Yeah, you going to be waiting, all right. 4, 3, 2, double team. Oh, my God.
2 seconds on the clock.
with the double team. Oh my God. Man, this nigga was hooping,
He
boy.
hit it and looked at me. He was like,
This
damn.
white boy was hooping.
I didn't mean to leave nothing on the clock. And I just looked at him and said, oh, conceited bastard.
I get a charge when I tell someone on the opposing team that I'm going to hit the last second shot and then do it. That's what it's all about.
This step-back jump shot, a move that Larry Bird invented, coming from a 6'10" sharpshooter, was damn near unstoppable. And to pull it out with the game on the line while telling his opponent exactly what he's going to do and where he's going to do it has to be one of the most savage moments in Larry Bird's career.
Game over, and the Boston Celtics have defeated a very disappointed Sonics club. Final score, Celtics 104, Sonics 102.
We sit back out and have a beer out in the locker room, and we was maybe talking. It's like, white boy just lit you up. And I used to always say that, like to my friends, it's like, yo, is Larry really that good? I used to say like, yeah, that's the baddest white boy I ever played against.
Yeah. People underestimate him because he white. And like I said, bro, just because he white, I don't mean nothing, bro. Like, Teddy, bro, he might be white on the outside, but on the inside, he a brother for real. Like he said, don't put no white boy on me, for real.
The greatest stories was on Gary
that
Payton's
brother
best
inside,
teammate ever on the Seattle Sonics, Sean Kemp. Because when Sean Kemp was a rookie, Larry Bird gave him a welcome to the league moment that he'll never forget.
Man, my ass got busted real early, man. I came into the league, man. I was.
You got busted, huh?
Youngest player in the NBA. This 6'10" forward is only 20 years old.
You know how some of them vets, man, they play you to the team, man. I got played down in Boston one night. We was playing Boston Celtics. So the great Larry Bird. Me and Larry are from the same place in Indiana. And I had a great privilege of not knowing Larry, but I played against his brother, Eddie, coming up through the ranks a little bit. I was the young guy that kind of came up through the history in Indiana and kind of broke a lot of Larry Bird's records. So Larry kind of had already known about me a little bit. When we got to Boston that morning, I knew something wasn't right. I saw an X-Man. He was limping around the court a little bit like he was sore. I figured he'd be all right,
Xavier McDaniel.
I figured he'd be all right by that time. I go to the game on the early bus. I get there. They come out on the court. They say, hey, Sean, you starting tonight against Larry. And I was like, what the hell?
For some reason,
like, well, damn, shit, I wasn't ready for this shit. I'm only a rookie. I'm starting versus Larry. That boy was scared as hell that whole night.
Injury right before the game.
You a rookie and then you got a guard prompt.
And then he had a knee injury right before the game. Yeah, for sure. So here I am, have to face Larry Bird. Well, first of all, he asked me to jump ball. He said, "You the cat that broke all my records in high school, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He goes, "Yeah, you're the one that used to dunk on my brother too, right?" Eddie. And I was like, "Yeah, that's me."
He used to dunk on my brother too. That would
Bird will take the first shot.
So you dunked on my brother too, right? So you dunked on my brother, so I'm finna show you. You wanna dunk on my brother, Kemp?
Larry
Come
on
here.
the wing.
He punished you for that, boy.
Bird open.
God.
It's on the baseline.
And I'm from Indiana. Larry's from Indiana. I broke a lot of his records in high school.
Did you really?
And he let me know about it the whole entire game. Absolutely.
Man, the whole game.
Three the other way. Bird wants it.
Oh my God! Imagine somebody letting you know the whole game. So you broke my records in high school, huh? You dunked on my brother, huh? School. The whole game. So you broke my brother's record, huh? You broke my huh? What is that? Crazy, boy.
Kemp was guarding Larry.
Oh.
I mean, Larry's just like talking shit. Bernie calls a timeout. I was like, hey, what the fuck that motherfucker says, man? He was like, telling me I'm the best fucking player from Indiana and shot a three in my face.
Man, I'm the best player, nigga.
Knocks it down.
I said, what?
Look at that boy. Look at that boy's face. I can't believe it. I told you. Boy.
I was like, oh shit. That damn Larry Legend, man, he's a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, showed you that day, huh?
On Tim Thomas and Scoop Beats podcast about Larry Bird talking shit to you, saying, I'm the best motherfucker from Indiana. Put a three into my balls. That's true?
It is very true, man. Larry, hey, man, first of all, we got to Boston that night. he had some knee pain. I was like, it's a hell of a time for you to come over to knee pain. I ain't going tonight. You got it.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Yeah, then I look at the boy, Sean Kemp, Larry Bird. I'm like,
what year was this for you?
This was my first year.
Oh, okay.
And that morning they came out with a USA Today article, and they said that Larry didn't have it no more. So he came out that night to make a statement, and I was just the prime candidate to be Before the game, he told me, he was like, he just shook his head at me. He said, man, it's going to be a fucked up night for you.
This is going to be a fucked up night for you, huh? Oh my
Larry
God.
got free. Knocked down 2. Bird sneaking up the floor. Squares up.
Well, he's got the stroke back today.
He sure does.
So what did he put up?
I think he gave me, I think he gave me 46 and 3.
Damn.
What'd you do?
Shit, that was a fucked up night for you. Damn, he almost had a 50-piece on you. God damn, boy.
Man, I had to foul out, but I was on his ass. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I was on. He was actually calling out bank shots. So every shot he was calling, at the defensive end, he would tell me, he'd be like, when I get down to the other end, I'm gonna pump fake you, get a hand one on you, look at you, go off the glass. That's how cold Larry Bird was.
What?
Bird flashing through. Tough shot. Knocks it down. 25.
They were right on his shooting hand that time.
One of the best shooters all time, I swear.
3, and he got it outside with 5 on the shot clock. Overs tonight than in any other game this year, as Bird is now at 34 and counting.
He would say, next time, bank shot left side, I'm gonna pump fake you. Your dumb ass gonna go for it.
He would tell you that.
No way that happened.
I said, first of all, I'm gonna be so close to you. If you shoot the ball next year, I'm gonna try to rip your fucking arm off your socket. Man, I was to the point of like, look, I'm gonna foul him so hard that he's basically gonna take his will. He started shooting the ball with his left hand, man. I was trying to foul his right arm. He was shooting with his left hand, banking it off on me, looking at me, still slapping me on my butt and everything, man, telling me everything. Hey, what you think he did, man?
And he busting you up with one hand? Damn, can't bust you with one hand?
A quick pump fake, dog, and he go for that shit here.
Imagine, I heard one story, he said, I'm not even finna use my other hand, I'm just finna use my left hand the whole game. Just, I'm like, what?
Man, come on,
Larry
man.
Bird, something else, boy.
Larry, little runner.
Hey.
Goes off the glass.
Oh, boy. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
What a shot.
38 for Bird.
What? 38? Kobe.
Bird again for 2.
And then Larry, he actually invited me to his house that summer after the game, man. He told me, he said, you come to the house and shoot around with me. This summer I'll show you how to shoot the ball, young fella.
Larry Legend.
Damn, that's crazy work. He bust your ass, and then he invited you to shoot around? Damn. He bust your ass, talk shit, he broke my records, he bust that ass, and then he invited you to his house to shoot around. Damn, boy.
Straight up.
Bird on the 20-year-old Kemp. Takes a follow-away.
Damn, he'll busting you up, Kemp.
He's got 40.
Larry Bird torched everybody on the Seattle Sonics for years.
But don't worry, Kemp, everybody got it, bro. You ain't the other one. Other legends got it too, bro. And other NBA players got it too. Don't feel sorry, Kemp.
Trash talking.
He do this to everybody, bro.
Bird hits the hook. What a shot by Larry Bird.
So when Gary Payton, who is one of the greatest trash talkers of all time, says that Larry Bird is an even greater trash talker than him, you better listen and realize just how great Larry Bird is.
Bird talk shit like we talk. Let me tell y'all something.
Hey, man, this man Draymond funny, bro.
I'm gonna go shoot this.
He like a junkie, but that man
right there
funny,
in that corner.
bro.
And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open. All that shit. He was the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats. They don't be always mentioning him. He was the shit. Yeah. The shit, man. He'll give it to you any way he wanted to. Any way he wanted to. Larry Bird was cold. Cold dude, man. Real cold. And I said, shit, I ain't gonna mess with you, no.
That boy Larry cold, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody don't really talk about his defense, too. He was really like that on defense, too. Like, Larry Bird, real all around, for real, though. Like, Bird definitely top 3 all time on my list, bro. And he definitely the best shooter all time. You can argue, I don't care what nobody say. Definitely best shooter all time. Top 3 of all time. Larry one of the ones for sure. 1 and 1 for sure, man. But that's the end of the video. Make this for me. Like, subscribe. Your boy TG out again.